What's going on? Welcome to another video. Day in the life kind of thing. It's a Saturday, so I got a little bit of time up my sleeve today to film some really good content. It's about 6 a.m. and I've just woken up. So I'm pretty groggy. I'm going to start off my day by taking some apple cider vinegar and then I'm going to go train legs. So straight off the bat, it's gonna suck. So we'll get into that. Just got to the gym now. As I said before, I'm about to train legs. And the session that I've planned is so juicy. I'm actually pretty nervous to do it. High volume quad work. So I'm probably gonna be feeling pretty sore for a few days afterwards. So I'm not gonna film the whole workout, just little snippets. Because if I film the whole workout on my camera roll, it'll cut out my music, and I'm going to need my music today. Isn't it crazy? We can send people to the moon. We can go down to the deepest depths of the ocean, drive these incredible cars. But for some reason, nobody has figured out a way to play tunes while you are recording a video. Makes no sense. But anyway, I'll see you after the workout. Alright, just got home now from finishing that workout, and my goodness gracious, it was a brutal one. I'm very fortunate it's the weekend, because if I had to go off to work after doing such an onslaught with the lower body, I probably would be crawling around. Now that I'm back home, I can now start doing the things that I really want to do. I usually make a coffee, and while I'm drinking my coffee, I take some time to read a book. Reading is recently became one of my favorite things to be doing throughout the day, especially in the morning. It just allows me to gain a little bit of knowledge and insight about other people, other authors. At the moment, I am reading a business book, The Art of the Deal, and it's just a very great book around entrepreneurship, business, making deals, communicating, interacting, and also growing confidence within yourselves. So it's a really, really good book. And after I do maybe about 45 minutes of that, I'm going to go off and do my chair yoga session at one of the retirement villages in my local area. The reason why I do it is because the residents there don't really get too many visitors. They're approaching their last couple of years, and I want to make sure that I'm providing them with a little bit of value, with some service. And I go up there every Saturday, 9:45 until 10:15, so a 30-minute very basic and light stretching session. After I do that session, I'm going to check back in with you all then. Just finished up with chair yoga, so I'm just going to be chilling at home for a little bit, and then I've got a meeting with a member who is part of my school community. They're interested in training programs that is going to allow them to hit their fitness goals, so I'm going to meet up with them in about half hour or so, just to exchange in a little bit of conversation. So I always like to interact with people, set up meetings, and just to have a good conversation with them, what makes them tick, what their goals are, and just seeing if we can come to the best possible outcome from there. After I get done with that, I'm going to check in with you all then. Alright, just got home now. It's about midday. You know what that means. It's time for my first meal. Having 6 eggs, half an avocado with a little bit of greens, so broccolini, green beans, and some spinach. All made in some butter. For taste and flavor, you really want to saute your vegetables and your eggs in good quality fats. It's going to allow you to stay fuller for longer, and it's going just to taste so much better. After I have my first meal, I then like to get into a little bit of work. So I start creating content, I start creating training programs, and I like to check in with my members that I do have on my Skool community. If you're not yet part of my Skool community, I'm going to leave a link in the description below where you're going to have access to training, mobility, nutrition, tips and tricks, and it's going to essentially be your online coaching and fitness coach, all completely for free. You're going to have access to all this juicy content and information that's going to help with your training goals. After I smack this meal, I'm going to catch you on the next part. It's getting towards the end of the day. Once I finish a little bit of work, I start preparing my last meal for the day. Once I have that all cooked up, I'm going to show you what I'm having. Second meal has been whipped up. We've got some steak, veggies, avo, cauliflower, broccoli. Very low carb, but very high in micronutrients. Good protein with the steak. I've been having this meal consistently for like the past couple of weeks, and I've noticed that it has started to get me pretty lean. One of my favorite meals, very, very nourishing, very satiating, and it'll tie me over for the day and into midday tomorrow. So that's basically everything that I eat. All right. Once I've cleaned up dinner and I've done everything that I have to do throughout the day, I like to end the day, a little bit of reflection time. I do a little bit of journaling. I write down 3 things in the day that I was grateful for, and then I flick over to what I need to be doing for tomorrow. So this may include tasks that I didn't get done today that need to be done for tomorrow, and I make sure that they are completed so they're at a high priority. After I've done about 10 minutes or so of journaling, this is where I take my supplements before going to bed. So what I'm taking every night when I go to bed, I take a zinc immune support, and I take a probiotic, and finally I take fish oil and black seed oil. So all of these supplements allow me to keep a nice healthy immune system, and it's also anti-aging. They've got anti-aging properties within them just to make sure that I'm keeping my skin healthy, hair healthy, my nails, and all of those components. So that's basically everything that I get up to on a Saturday. Mostly it's just training and creating content, doing whatever I can to scale my brand and doing the things that I truly love to be doing. The reason why I take so much time within the weekend to do these things is because that's something that I want to be doing for the rest of my life. Hopefully I can get to a point where I can make this my main source of income. I can travel the world. I can impact more people with better resources and more time to be doing these kinds of things. I've only got the weekend where I can dedicate all day to creating this kind of content. I don't need to worry about going to work Monday to Friday. So I'm going to grind away. Every little bit of free time that I have is going to be put into morning mobility, into YouTube, into whatever it is to set myself free. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, comment, let me know what you thought of it. Until next time, I'm going to catch you in the next video. Cheers.